Another short clip from NBC, I think it's July 8th, 2020. Or is it July 9th? I think it's the 8th. Yeah. So basically, we're living in an alternative reality right now. The whole impeachment thing, to me, was wrong for a variety of reasons. One is you had the California majority, 45-7, that made the impeachment vote happen. Without California, there's no impeachment. They lose 190 to 185. And remember, California is the state where for the last 30 years they've been having their own quid pro quo. The politicians have, where they've been paying for pension, they've been offering pension promises that are too expensive in exchange for the pension vote. So California Democrats have been involved in their own quid pro quo that's never been investigated by anybody. Yet here they are pointing the finger at Trump for doing what they say was his own quid pro quo. Okay? Let me just unpause for a second and pause.
Impeachment witness is retiring from...
So, my point is this. You have this narrative going, and now they're saying he was bullied, he didn't get his promotion, so he's quitting, blah, 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 blah. You just better hope you get your pension, because I think Trump could probably even have that removed. Here's the thing. What Nancy Pelosi did in the first year of Trump's presidency, when she said no, the wall is a non-starter after Trump was elected because of the wall and bringing jobs back to the United States, that to me was the biggest offense in the last 3 years. And it's just not the story. Every story is about what Trump did or what his allies did. Nothing about Pelosi and what she did. She basically ruined the sanctity of the presidency. They wanted a wall. The wall would have reduced overall expenses. The bottom line is this. The percentage of undocumented who come to the United States who are under 55 years of age is massive. It's like 95%. I think that was the number. 95% of all undocumented are 55 or younger. So you basically have undocumented coming here and having kids. Nobody wants to punish the kids, so they get all of the medical care they need. Well, where does the medical care? Just comes out of the sky magically? No, they take it away from seniors and from Medicare. It's one way or the other. It may not be direct a bypass, but it's there and it's happening, okay? So when Pelosi said no to the wall, she basically said, screw you seniors, your health care is going to be compromised because we don't want a wall. That's the connection, okay? I don't see any trials about that. So we're in a one-sided system right now where the House of Representatives creates whatever hearing they want. It's always a finger at Trump, never at themselves. Then the media complains that Trump has all this power and he's doing all these things on his own, when the House is doing the same thing and they're never tried for any of this stuff. So don't feel sorry for this guy, because to me, Ukraine should have taken a back seat to what Pelosi did regarding the wall. I'll just play a little clip.
The Army after his promotion was held up. Lieutenant Colonel Alexander Vindman testified in October that President Trump's call with Ukraine's leader last July was improper. He was ousted from the National Security Council after the president's acquittal. Vindman's attorney says he's the victim of a campaign of bullying, intimidation, and retaliation.
He's the victim. No, the United States citizens are the victims, because look at all the people who died this year in 2020. Look at the policies that the Democrat governor in California and the Democrat governor in New York imposed on seniors early on, where they forced seniors who didn't have COVID, who were in nursing homes, they forced them to stay in the nursing home while they brought in COVID seniors, and the governors even bribed those nursing homes to take them by paying them extra. Meanwhile, Trump has provided 2 hospital ships, one on each coast, where if they'd been thinking and not being in a politically biased frame of view, they could have put those non-COVID seniors from the nursing homes on those hospital ships and moved all the COVID seniors into the nursing homes. They could have separated them. And this is the other thing that nobody could wrap their mind around. All those people on those hospital ships could have learned about taking care of the elderly. And then when they got out of the military, guess what? They could have become geriatric doctors. We only have 8,000 geriatric doctors in the whole United States for 45 million seniors. Think about that. And of those 8,000, they don't all practice. Some of them do research. Some of them are at colleges. So the actual number of practicing geriatric doctors, we may have like 5,000 for the whole country. If they had put those seniors on those hospital ships, they could have given amazing training to dozens and dozens and hundreds and maybe even, I don't know how big the crew was, maybe several hundred medical trainees could have learned about seniors and actually had a job maybe in the works down the road as a geriatric doctor. So much was lost. And this guy's the victim. That's the media we live in today. Remember that.